You want to go first?
You want to go first?
Let's talk about. So when I was looking for a guy, I said that he needed to be active in church. I said that he needed to love Pokemon, because that's very important. I said that they needed to have a past that Jesus helped them with, because I feel like that's very important. And has to have a funny sense of humor that also finds my sometimes weird sense of humor funny as well. And that's it, and it's Justin.
I guess I would describe it as a good church-going woman, someone who's nice, that can kind of just roll with the punches. Plans change last minute. She has to like Pokemon and anime. Those are the two big ones.
We met in Cambridge when we went to go see a movie. Our pastors talked and
Hooked us up.
Yeah, and we ended up talking for a long time through Christmas break, and then after Christmas break we had a date in Cambridge and we watched Aquaman and ate Mexican.
That was great.
And looked at Christmas lights. Well, all of our relationship is funny because we think we're hilarious, but I think the funniest part of our relationship is when the random moments, like my romper dance and with a guy trying to get around me.
Breaking the tension with just random laughing.
Yeah. Or nights of yelling at anime shows and yelling that the other one found a Pokemon that was shiny and higher than the other. Our biggest fight causers.
Oh, Pokemon.
Pokemon's that.
We were in Hawaii. Just toward the end of our trip. We were engaged. She wore this romper that she likes to wear, and she does this little romper dance. And this poor gentleman is trying to get to his car. She doesn't realize he's stuck behind her as she's doing her dance. And she just kept doing it, and this guy is just...
And there's a song that goes along with this romper dance, but I won't show it to you guys. It's really embarrassing, but now I have to do it every time.
Oh, this poor guy just tried to get...
And it almost hit him in the face. So, and he's like, I need to get by, lady, and goes to his like BMW. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And my hands are still in the air. No, that's probably the funniest inside joke we have. Justin asked my dad like 3 months into dating me if he can marry me.
Well, when you know, you know.
And he asked me a week into dating me.
I did not. I spend the weekends at her house because she lives so far away. And the one weekend, her dad asked me to go help him with some farm work for a minute. And when we were out there, I thought that would be a good time to ask him for his blessing. We had been dating, we had made it aware that we're dating to get married. We're not just dating to just date. And I had already spoken with her mom, but her mom was saying that the dad needed the final say, and so I pulled him aside and he said, yes, you can. The proposal,
Unofficially our first date. Officially Hawaii. It happened in Hawaii.
I knew it from the first time she got out of the car. I had a lot going on in my life, and I just decided from then I was going to start saving money for an engagement ring. I knew it And probably 3-4 weeks into dating, her parents had discussed going to Hawaii. And her mom had cracked a joke that it would be so cute if she got engaged in Hawaii. And so that night I pulled her mom aside and I kind of said, you know, that would be a really cool idea. I really don't want to step on your toes because we were going there for their anniversary. And she said that absolutely not, that would not be an issue. And so I set it up for that, and we get to Hawaii, and I let one day go by so we're not so jet lagged. And the second day we go to a luau.
And I was suspicious, but he told me, like, on the plane, he's like, it's not happening. So I was like pouty and kind of like, I was like, why? And he's like, well, because I don't want to ruin my vacation. And I said,
I didn't say ruin the vacation.
Oh, he goes, I don't want that pressure. And I said, okay, you won't have that pressure.
But everything that happens in our relationship has been spur of the moment. There was no let's kiss now or let's, you know, do this now. It was spur of the moment. So I carried the ring with me for 2 days waiting for the moment. We were at a luau. And I looked at her mom and I said, this is it. This is gonna happen today. I mean, we were all matching, we were all having fun, we were all laughing. And there was this perfect little spot at this luau, and it was like a drop off into the ocean, and you can see the waves splashing in the background. And I was like, we gotta make this happen. Like, we gotta get her over there, but not like let her know what's happening. And so they asked us to walk over there for photos, so they could have their cameras up to film it, not be suspicious. And I kind of looked at her and I just said, you know, this is our moment. And I got down on one knee and asked her to marry me.
And of course I said yes.
She grabbed the ring out of the box and went to put it on her finger.
I was
She's like, no, wait, you do
Here,
it.
you do this.